Hello. So now we are starting the recording. Start on. So thank you everyone for joining. And we go. Just for the benefit of those that don't know me, here is a brief script about me that our team has put together for each and every one of us this evening. So just listen as we go.
NG Nwankwo is a trained engineer by profession, with over 22 years of experience. He is currently working as a SIMOps superintendent/interface specialist with one of the biggest oil and gas companies in the Middle East. In his current position, he manages and coordinates simultaneous operations and interface to minimize any negative impact in the schedule. As a result, he possesses excellent communication skills. He is a twice recipient of the Superstar Award given to exceptional individuals in his company, and in 2020 he was awarded the overall Best Employee of his company. NG is an independent certified speaker, trainer, teacher and coach with the Maxwell Leadership Team. He is also a youth facilitator and a DISC consultant expert in the Maxwell DISC behavioral analysis method. He is a renowned member of the Empowered Living communities, which have over 28,000 entrepreneurial leaders and coaches. Here he serves as an online ambassador and hosts a weekly Facebook live show for the community. NG is an excellent facilitator, DISC consultant, certified virtual presenter, mindset coach, diversity, equity and inclusion trainer, and a lifetime volunteer with FIFA, CAF and Qatar Triathlon. He is the servant leader of Learn to Lead Consult, a fast-growing consulting firm in a range of topics, including personal development, private coaching, leadership, and youth programs. He is married and lives in Qatar with his wife and their 3 lovely kids. Now, please welcome Coach NG Nwankwo.
Thank you so much to my back staff and team for that excellent, wonderful. So if you don't know me, my name is Angie, and I'm hope here as a Maxwell leader to bring us all the best. So this evening, what are we going to achieve? We're going to have what? We're going to be learning here about goal setting, goal achieving, and what? And goal vision board. Okay.
NG Nwankwo.
Vision board. So today is all about what? Vision board, setting goal, vision board and networking. Always at the beginning of every year, each and every one of us, we have set out on what to do and what we want to achieve for the year. So some might say, what is goal setting? What is goal setting? So goal setting is a fundamental part of our personal and professional development growth, but not all goals are equal, or not all goals are created equal. As an individual, we all have different kind of goals. So to truly and make impact to achieve this goal, it's important to set them properly. It has to be meaningful. It has to be attainable and aligned with your core value. So if I ask you, what is your core value as a person? What do you want to achieve this year? What is it? So we are here as a person, or I'm going to use this analogy. So to truly impact this analogy, what are we going to do? So I know how many of us have done some racing before when they say on your marks, get set. So, and what? Go. So I reframe it a little bit. So you say on your marks. So now I say set goal. Get set, ready. I say make plan and say go, get to work. So when you get to work, you have to stick to your goal. You have to reach your goal. So in this masterclass, I'll be walking us through the process of setting goal to achieve goal that will help you and me to stay motivated throughout 2025. And even if you want beyond 2025, you are going to set this goal. So truly, to impact us, we have to set meaningful goal. So we all have seen how to set goal, how to set smart goal and create a vision board. Your goal, I tell you, my friend, your goal comes from your vision. So what is your vision? People say, what is vision? What vision? What you want to do? What do you envision that you want to do? Vision is what you can do to live your best life. You see the bigger picture. Sometimes people say, see the bigger picture, see the bigger picture. So how? What can you do to live a better life? My leader, my mentor, John Maxwell, says something about goal. He said, the longer you wait to do something that you should do now, the less likely chances that you're going to do that. Did you get me? You can write the quote. I said, the longer you wait to do something that you're supposed to do now, there is high chances that you will never do them. So your goals come from your vision. So several of us, we have seen SMART, where people talk about SMART, set goals. So how do you set goal? Some people set goals according to what? Goal setting. I'm going to use this, SMART. Your goal has to be specific. So now you have to state exactly what you want to accomplish. So if I ask you, Martin, what do you want to accomplish this year? Hey, Treasure, what do you want to accomplish this year? So plan effectively with specific as a person. It has to be specific. That's number your goal. So it has to be what? Specific. Then when you say specific, you now bring it down to is either short-term goals or long-term goal. So focus on what you would like to achieve now. So when you say short term, what do you want to achieve now? Or what do you want to achieve in a long term? Not just in 2025. That's why I'm bringing the vision board into it. Because when I bring this vision board, you are going to have some clarity. Number two, I said is measurable. Some of us, almost all of us, we have seen this SMART system, but I'm going to use my signature program, which is the 5 Alive, to explain this goal setting and goal envisioning for each and every one of us. So measurable, you track your progress. And as you track your progress, you evaluate along the way. How will you track your progress? You use them. It has to be smaller or mini goals to measure. Okay, so you make them small or you make them mini, depending how to track them. Okay, so this week, what is your plan to do? What is your goal this week? What is my plan to do this week? So you have to track your goal. You say, you say attainable, like I put it there. Make your goal reasonable, that it must be what? Realistic goal, but they have to be challenging. That I say is realistic doesn't have to make that they're not going to be challenging. Realistic, they have to be challenging. Okay, so attainable, make them what? Reasonable, make your goal reasonable. That what? It has to be achievable. So R, so relevant. Set your goal. How do you set your goal? You set your goal according to your plan. Relevant. Let it be relevant to yourself. Let it be relevant to your purpose in life is the goal. Also, the goal has to be relevant to other of your goals. So one goal must be tied up to another. This you can't get anywhere. Time. You must set a time bar. It must be within a time frame that you're planning to set your goal. So what is it? What am I going to achieve this month? Surprisingly, today is the 31st of January. The year is already gone. Everyone has specific thing they have planned to do this year. Most people have given up on their goal. That is why we are having this masterclass, a session to have a refine about our goal. So here I'm going to tell you what we're going to do to achieve our goal. Now you've set goal. So why quickly on your pen, what are those things that are important to you? My friend and my colleague, we are all here to learn. So my signature program, I use the 5X. I call it 5 Alive, 5F. So my 5Fs program is what? Faith, family, fitness, and flourish. Those are the things that are important to me. What is important to me? So faith, what is my relationship in appropriating this goal? What is my relationship to my faith? Whether I'm from Hindu, from Muslim, from Christian, what is it? How do I tend to tie my goal this year to be? Am I going to be closer to my creator or not? Then we talk about family. I tell anyone that's close to me or people that are subscribed to Learn to Lead, family is the most important thing. Your friend can be your family. So what are the goals? What is your relationship with your family? Your goal has to be tied in to this, to your family. We are not taking anything out of context here. Okay, so your goal. Then your relationship with your family, your relationship with your spouse, we have to be intentional, even with our kids. What is your relationship? Even your relationship with people. They tell you here in family, you talk about networking, your relationship with your friend. We don't break the code. F, the three F, I say fitness. So what is your plan for your fitness? What is your plan, your goal? Here, your health goal. If you are a guy over 40 here, I encourage you to go and do your prostate cancer check, 40 and above. And if you're a lady here, I also impress you to go and do a monograph check for yourself. That is just to check for the breast cancer and anything. That is fitness goal. Every year, once you're 40, you have to go for your check. Finance, yeah, you have to talk about your finance. What am I going to do with my money? What is my money doing for me? How am I investing? How am I going to invest? One thing I've learned this year, before you can put your money in bond, you can put your money somewhere. But this year, I want to learn the finance myself, how to calculate. The story of Shaquille O'Neal came to mind. Yes, he had money. He was what? He was a football player. But each time he goes for business, they will tell him, oh, you're just a basketball player. Just hold on. And they will talk to the manager. The guy just went in and got 2 MBAs. Now, if they want to talk about his finance, say, no, no, no. You talk to me. It's important that you learn how to manage your finance, how much you're getting, how much you're spending, how much that is it. Then the next one, the number 5F, is a flourish. Here you talk about your personal goal, your growth, the abundance that you're going to have in your life. What is your plan for the abundance that you are planning to have? Okay, see, this 5F is so important. Now, all your goals has to be tied in together. Okay, so now in goal setting, we go in goal setting and goal achieving. There are several reasons why our goals are not achieved. Here today, I'm going to give us some items why we are not achieving our goals. Number one, why we are not achieving our goal. So here, okay? Number one, why we're not achieving our goal. Number one thing, mistake why we're not achieving our goals is what? We set goal, where we fail to achieve our goal. So we set goal based on what based on what that is what you set your goal. That's number one mistake we all make. Remember, there are five of them. You can't get anything, but this is 5 things I've shown that make us not to achieve our goal. We set our goal. Set our goal. Why? What? Based on what you know. What do you know? From A to B is clear to you. I tell you, my friend, this evening, if the pain is greater than the pleasure, you will give up your goal. This is what, if the pain is greater than your pleasure, you give up. Usain Bolt says something recently. He said he trained for 4 years for an 8 seconds race. So just like a pregnant woman, what is the reward of having the baby is far better than the pain she goes through in childbirth. That is why she, what? She hold on. So if the reward is good enough and the pain is great, then it is worth your goal. So no matter how difficult the pregnancy is, no matter how difficult childbirth is, every time women, they always want to give birth until maybe due to family planning. So you have to set goal that you don't give up. Not like, okay, what is your goal? from point A, point T. When you set goal, it must not always be clear. That is why it's important to get a coach, a mentor, or even an accountability partner in the goal that we set. Number two mistake we make in goal setting. Number two mistake we make in goal setting is what? We fail to achieve our goal. Number two, setting goal based on what you think you know or what you think you can do. What is it that you think you can do? Falling in love with the plan. Not, remember, you fall in love with the plan. Like I say, everyone have a problem here. Everyone, because we set goal based on what? The plan. But what happens if things changes, like the oil price, like the US president? Several people have said go. The purpose of goal isn't to get to the point, but the purpose of goals is to become. The law of the big picture says people put people in the goal. When you put people in the goal, not in the plan. So what do you want to do? Or what do you want to have? You know, what do you want to do as a person? This is number two mistake. I tell you, someone set a goal. They wanted to relocate. And if you set goal and things happen, maybe the oil price changes and you fall in love with the plan or you fall in love with the goal, what happened? You sell yourself, your emotion to the goal. You become what? Emotionally to your goal. But that is not it. Goals can be reevaluated. Goals can be adjusted. You have to make it flexible. Why do you make it flexible? Because it's not to get to the end point. What you need to get to is to get your plan going, that you keep moving. Okay, no matter what happened. A friend, I had a, what's it called? I had a terrible, can I say it's terrible? No, I had a news, people that don't do set goals before, the spouse, husband and wife, they migrated. The guy was actually here in where I live here in Qatar, and the wife moved to United States. And so the wife actually said in one of the, so I read on the internet and on blog, he said he didn't want the husband to relocate, that the husband should stay here and work. But because he also have his own plan, his own goals, the family are not together, or I cannot, he moved over. And now President Trump has taken over. And what happened? He doesn't have his paper. Eyes are looking for him. So what happened? That has become a trajectory to their goals. Everything changes. So as a person, you have to set your goals, based on what they think they know. This is what I'm going there, I'm going to the US, I'm going to here, I'm going to. So don't set your goal to. Number three mistake we make on setting goal. Setting goal what? That is it. Number three, we set goal based on what they think that they can do. People set goals based on what they think they can do. That's number three mistake. What do you think you can do? Outside influence. Outside influence. What people tell you. What is it? Outside influence. What can people tell you that you can do? This mistake is made from outside people. Have you heard a story? Someone says, oh, I'm going to do so thing. Oh, I'm going to get to work early. Or I'm going to achieve this. I plan to do this. Again, I tell you, accountability partner is important. Don't share your goals with people that are not moving you forward. Because once you said it, one of my mentors, Paul Martinelli, he said something. When he told his family he was going to start a cleaning business, they said, how are you going to do that? You're just from a poor boy from a pit bull and you didn't complete school. How are you going? You better go and talk to your uncle to get you a job in the post office. Outside influence, they bring it down, they try to tear your goals down. So the implication of this statement, how are you going to do it, is that if you don't know how, then you can't. Even if in your own mind, if you don't know how to set your goal and achieve them, they will bring you down. I tell you, for free today. The only thing, the only thing that is worse than excuse is what? Good excuse. We all have excuse. Several people that register have excuse not to be here, have excuse not to, but you are here. What do you? Just to add value to yourself. So the only thing that is worse than excuse is good excuse. Are you giving excuse to your goal? Is your goal worth it? That is it. That is number three, why people fail on their goal. Okay. How? Mistakes. Is it how to condition your mind? That is it. We condition our mind. So I'll go to number four. Number four mistake. What do people? Setting goals and achieving them. That is all we're going to talk about this today. Setting goals and achieving them. So what is it? Number four, you ask your question. Say, are you worthy? Am I worthy of this goal? Are you worthy? Are you good enough? We question our right most times when we set goals. We question ourselves. Rather, you should question if the goal is worthy of you. If the goal is worthy of you, the law of sacrifice states that we have to be willing to let go of the things of lesser value for the things of greater value. Did you get that? The law of sacrifice. He said you have to let go of the things of lesser value for the things of greater value. So what do I mean by that? There are some things that you plan to do in your goal, in your journey of life. What do? You have to let them go so that you can attain. Sometimes for people that are people of faith, they say what? You lose a fight, but you don't lose the war. Okay, so when you question your worthiness, rather than if the goal is worthy of you, you give your right away. So you don't give your right away. You have to check. Number five, as the time is running, number five, what is it? Number five, why we what? Why we don't achieve our goals? We have to let go. Okay, number five, why we say, you say we think that the purpose of the goal is what? The purpose of it is to get to the goal. The purpose of the goal is never to get. It's never to get to the finish point. When you look at your goal, you look at yourself, you just say, oh, I'm getting there. No, the purpose of the goal is never to get. Rather, the purpose of the goal is what? Is to cause you to grow every day, to become a better person. They are meant to what? Fulfill your potential. The purpose of the goals have to cause you an urgency in your life. Okay? Most people never bet on themselves. Right now, for everyone that is on this call, I want you to bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. Take a risk on yourself. Take a chance on yourself. Bet on yourself. Okay? Are you getting the bet on yourself? I am here to tell you the new risk is playing it safe. We must be adding value to ourselves daily, listening to podcast, listening to join a community that can help you. So that's number five. So we move on. We keep moving. We keep moving. Now, we move to the vision board. Vision board. So now we have set a goal. What do we say the goal was to what? Remember where we are coming from, the goal, the SMART. You can see several people have used SMART, but I bet you nobody has broken it down just like we have done here this evening with that 5Fs. If we also go to on the internet, you could see in this world of AI, you could see people see 7 or 4 how to achieve goal. But this is Learn to Lead signature program that we use 5F. And if you can follow that 5F, you can achieve. I bet you in 5 years, you'll be amazed who you are. This is what I tell you. Okay, now vision board. Vision board. So what is vision board? How to make a vision board. A vision board, what is a goal or a dream tool that helps you to narrow down your greatest dream and present them in the way that constantly remind you of your life goal. Did you get what I said? Your vision board is that tool that helps you to present your goal, the goal that you plan to achieve this year, the goal that you plan to achieve next year, the goals that you plan to achieve in 5 years' time. It will help you to do what to do. So remember, so what are your goals? You have the SMART. Then you use the 5F that I use. You have the what? The faith, the family, the finance, the fitness, and the flourish. So you put them, each and every one of them, you write it down. Here on the screen, you can see someone's goal. I took this from the internet. It's a family vacation trip, no drama as a couple, help your community, reconnect, health, super goal, fashion, food, fitness, own a car, own a house. Are you planning? Why is goal vision board important? Why is vision board important? I'll tell you. Number one thing that vision board is that is a writing your goal down forces you to focus on what you really want. Writing them down forces. So it helps you to what? Focus on what you want, not what you want to get. What is it that you really want? And how are you going to get it? You attract the things that you want. So when you set your vision board, it helps you to attract what you want. Some people are naturally more visible people. So that flipping the pages of a magazine, they can just cut, or you go on internet, or you want that big house that you want to a retirement home. So what do? You have to set your goal, your vision board together with this. Okay, we'll keep moving. Great. Are we having some things here? Are we having some great content? Yeah, okay. So we keep moving. Right? Here we go. If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up so that I know we are all moving in one direction. Okay? We are all moving in one direction. Good job. How are we doing? If you can hear me, if you are getting something out of this, can you just give a thumbs up? Okay, yeah, I can see that. I want to actually see it from us. Yes, thumbs up. Oh, yes, thank you. Jotis, yes, my friend. Yeah, I can see that. So, okay, good. So that means we're making progress. Now, we continue. So you know how to set vision. I'm just giving this an iceberg because this is a master class. I'm just giving you the bit of what we want to, how to set God a vision board. So I've said what you write the vision, you write them down first of all, then you go through magazine. When you realize, you go through magazine or internet to just check, why I like to visualize? Because when you visualize, it comes alive. It brings, it gives you what it breathes on it. Money. Somebody, Steve Harvey, said what he wrote check for himself, and what every day the check was inside of his pocket. By the time he made that money, he didn't even know. His manager was the person that said, oh, we have made so amount of money. So vision board is so important. Now I give you 7 benefits of vision board. Quickly, 7 benefits of vision board that will help you. I wrote here, clarity. Vision board, what? It will give you what? Clarity. So when you take that picture, you cut it. It will give you clarity. Vision board will help you to stay. Number 2 benefit is that vision board will help you what? Stay motivated. Motivated. Vision board will help you stay motivated. Every day you're motivated. You move with intention, with clarity, purpose, never giving up. Vision board will help you to give you a positive mindset. How do you like to see a picture around, whether in your bathroom, whether in your room? How would you like to see that? Daily, what? Those kind of pictures, it will give you a positive mindset. Pictures are lovely. I love vision board. I've been using vision board since 2019. And guess what? Most of the things I put on my vision board, some are yearly, some are what? Are in time to call. As a person of faith, the scripture say, it say, call things that be not as if they were. So what? I have the positive mindset. Even when I'm down, some words I say. So that takes us number 4. Why vision board is important. Daily inspiration. It gives you what? An inspiration. I want to do this. Write it down, then you go to work. I love what Nike say. He say what? Just do it. For everyone that have registered, just do it. For everyone that is here on the call, just do it. Vision board also help you in this goal tracking. You track your goals day by day, week by week. Some of us can't even wake up and say, this is what I'm planning to do today. But when you use vision board with your goal tied together, you will achieve your purpose. I remember several years ago, maybe 15 years ago, no, 20 years ago, one person that I was listening on, they say, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself at the end of this year? Remember where we are coming from. I said what everyone have at the beginning of every year, everyone have New Year resolution. So what have you planned to do? Number 5, we already said, you say what? Goal tracking. Vision board helps in goal tracking. Number 6, accountability. When you see it, you focus on it. Accountability. Accountability cannot be overemphasized here. I like to say accountability cannot be overemphasized because this is a master class. I'm just planning to limit it to just few time that we're going to spend here. Personal growth and spiritual alignment. Goal setting will help you in your personal growth and what? And spiritual alignment. Wow. So when you put up the vision board, now I like us to do something briefly. Just grab a pen and a paper in a relaxed mood. Let's create a vision board. You can go on the internet. What is it that is important to you this year? What is it that you want to achieve? Is that a 5-bedroom in the sea lake that you want to do? Or what is the car that you want to achieve? Or what is that business that you want to start? The Bible says, as a person of faith, the scripture says what? Write the vision down, make it plain. That you what? You will run with it. 90% of what you write down, there are 50% chances that you are going to accomplish it. Did you hear me? I said 90% of what you write down, there is a 50% chances that you're going to accomplish them. So you have to write it down. So now, this is a master class. So we are going to take out a pen, take out a paper on your personal growth, where we are coming from the 5 alive. What is it that you want to achieve? What is it as a person in the growth? Your personal growth, what is it? Accountability partner cannot be overemphasized. I have one accountability partner, my German friend. He always say, oh, Angie, you plan to do this. Why have you not done it? Because sometimes events happen, life happens. What happens when life happens to you? That's why you don't have to fall in love with the plan. The goals are there, is not to become. The goals are make you to accomplish what you plan to do. I hope we're getting there. So much that we have to say today. I hope you're getting those stuff and it's getting me. So we go back to where we are coming from. Again, I just go back to the 5 alive that we said, this is it. Now, a bonus track I'm going to give each and every one of us. Remember, you can take picture of this 5 alive. You can take, the recording will be there for us on it. If you want to take picture, I will send it. Okay. Never let anyone talk you down. There's something I like. What recently that got me thinking about goal setting, vision board, achieving them. that made me to do this. Never forget this. The Wright brothers that invented plane, before they started or why they started, their goal was to create something that can help mankind. So they are people oriented. They had people on their mind. They wanted to solve a problem. You must be passionate about your goal. You must be hungry. That's what Les Brown said. You must be hungry for your goal to accomplish it. You know, when they set out for the goal, they had failures. They had disappointments. But what their aim, their purpose was for the plane to move. When they even actually started, they didn't know how to fly a plane or how to land a plane. But what happened? They did it anyway. But there was also a guy, another person, I've forgotten his name now. He was interested to also to create innovation about the plane. He had the media, he had the money, he had every federal backing. But his own was for accolade. He wanted for himself. And the day the Wright brothers flew the plane and landed it, they didn't even have media to support them to show it. It was after they landed that the media knew that somebody has already flew a plane and landed it. And the other guy gave up on his goal or on his vision because he was not convinced enough. Remember what I said earlier on. The worth was not greater than the pain. He just gave up on his goal. Just like Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison tried several times. 1001 before light bulb came. He was to solve a problem. Then he had it and the light came. That's why we have the light bulb. That's why we have everything. Think about yourself. Your goal have to be worthy of the plan. So if you have written something down on your vision board while I was saying, can I see your thumbs up if you have written something down? Because I'm just checking the comment. If you are written something down, yeah, I can see that. If you have written something down about your goal, let us know. I want to see that. Well, your vision board. Or if you have a vision board, actually, it's important. Can we see that? Can I see on the chart? Just say, yeah, Coach Angie, I have a vision board. Okay. Now, we keep moving. We keep moving. So, yeah, I can see that. Yes. Oh, good, good. Yeah, I'm going to learn about vision board. Yes, I can see that. Great. Yeah, you can put it on the chat. Not direct message. I can see that. Great. So, I'll give you today. I'll give you a bonus point because we are all here today. I'll give you a bonus point. Yeah, I've written a goal for the year. Yes. So now with that goal for the year, now let's create a vision board with your goal. So go in your relax because you have to picture it, to make it real. Create the picture. You saw the vision board that I showed earlier on for us, each and every one of us. You saw this picture. So with this, every morning, you look at the goals, you look at the picture, it gives you an excitement. That's where we are coming from here. Okay, good. Good job. Good job. It's the vision board creates a daily positive mindset for you, for your goal. Great. Amazing. 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 Great. Now, just for your time, for being here, because you want to grow, I want to give you a bonus. The bonus I'm giving is 6 reasons why growth matters to you. Why does growth, whether personal growth, leadership growth, spiritual growth, professional growth. Why does it matter to you? 6 reasons I'll give you. Number 1 reason is that what? The world is changing. The world is changing. So to thrive, you must stay ahead and consistently learn and adapting. This world that we're living now is fast changing. So for you to be, you must be innovative. You must also adapt. Adaptation is important. That's number 1 reason why growth matters more than ever in 2025 and beyond. The world is changing. Number 2 reason why your goal desire momentum. So growth fuels progress and keep moving you towards the future of your ambition. The growth that you have planned, it fuels your progress. So that growth, that's why important vision board is important. So you see it, it fuels your progress. Oh, number 3, anyone that's close to me, anyone know that I'm coming from the Master Leadership, we know that this one is always what I like to say. I say leadership is influence. That is what my mentor has taught me. Say leadership is influence. John C. Maxwell, nothing more, nothing else. So where you grow, you empower others to do. If you don't grow, you can't empower people. People can look up to you. So your growth is important to you. First of all, you owe it to yourself to grow so that you can influence your children. You can influence your family. You can also influence your community. Number 4, challenges are opportunity in disguise. Steve Harvey said what? He said, if you ask God for something as a person of faith, I always use God. And what? And he was going to deliver them. What happened? And you're not in the street, it will move. And also, another person that are listening so much, he said, opportunities are wrapped up in what? In an great and unattractive package. Some of us has gotten a job that maybe we didn't like at the initial time or we are at the place. And at the end of the day, we like them. So growth gives you that resilience to turn those obstacles into breakthrough. When those opportunity comes, you turn them into breakthrough. Several people have turned innovation that they have in their offices into breakthrough. Okay? Connection inspires growth. So surround yourself with people of like mind that can help you to grow. That is what I tell you this morning. Surround yourself with people that can help you to grow daily, weekly. So surround yourself, get a coach, get a mentor, stay in the community like in Learn to Lead. At the end of March, we're going to create a Learn to Lead community. So get involved. If you're also interested in the mastermind class, we're going to be starting mastermind class, especially for people in the Middle East during the Ramadan. We are hoping that we have more time at our hand. So we're going to create a mastermind class. This mastermind class, we're going to be discussing about the 15 invaluable laws of leadership, a book based by John C. Maxwell, and is only open for 15 people. So if you're interested, you can DM me for this mastermind class. Number 6, growth is the gift that keeps you going. Growth is your gift. If you don't have a purpose, if you don't want to grow, you cannot move. So growth is your gift that keeps you giving. When you grow, you can give to your community. When you grow, you can change your environment. So I ask you a question. Is your goal worth it? Is your goal worth it? Yes, it is worth it. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have a question, you can come. So I'll leave you a quote for the day. Is the secret to your success is decided by what you do daily. John C. Maxwell. Thank you so much. And if anybody have comment, please let me know. Thank you. Just before you go, remember, this is coming from Learn to Lead Consult. You can follow us on Instagram or Facebook page, and also tell someone. Please, if you're also important to know where you are right now, I encourage you to take the DICS assessment. DICS assessment will help you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Before you go, let's just have a group photograph. If you have a question, let me know. If you have, thank you and God bless you. Can you just stop sharing right now so that we can have a group? You can on your camera. And thank you so much. Yeah, I can see all those comments, all those reaction. Thank you so much. Thank you. Remember, if you want more in your life, you have your goal must be worth it. Your goal, yeah, must be worth it. Remember the five alive that we use is coming so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I can see those. Thank you. Yeah, those private messages. Thank you. Just for thank you so much. Remember, don't give up on your goal. Your goal has to be worth it. Is your goal worth the pain? If the pain, if you don't learn anything today in this masterclass, if the pain is greater than the reward, you will give up on your goal. But if the reward is greater than the pain, what happened? You will go for the pain. Vision board. Create a vision board for yourself in your room, in your, some people keep them in their fridge, some people keep them in their toilet. So what vision board? Your vision board is that dream that keeps you going. So on this note, I want to thank you all for joining. And we just have a just quick one of quick photograph session. Let me do it. I'm the up. Okay. Thank you, many. Yes, good. Thank you so much. And God bless you all. Bye-bye.